so unready. I'm late. I'm unready. I had to take the shirt. Blah blah blah. Don't have to worry about that. I'm thirsty. Chat, I'm so fucked. All right, well, let me log in real quick. Do we get the Cliche Club? I'm going to grab some shit. Don't stop stream. I know I'm late. We have to finish this game today, so. Alright, chat. I said I'd finish this game before Tuesday. If I did the math correctly, we're about 4.5 hours in, but I don't think we're almost done. So, we're gonna play this until I'm done with the game, or it's 12 o'clock. And then we'll just see how that goes. But I prefer to finish this today. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at a wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't that. I just started. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to do. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. For pro? Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica is probably the most popular girl in her class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyways? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies for my... I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you check the closet. You're in the bait club, right? About that. I actually quit the bait club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget, publicity, and how we prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make it something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? I'm actually starting a new one. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's fun, right? She always insists that manga is literature. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Maka say she? Hey, for pro, by any chance you're still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but could at the very least visit my club? It would make me really happy. Please. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how can I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess we check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet for a pro, you know that? It's nothing really. Shall I go then? I'll look for materials another time. You're more important. I hate Monica chat, I'm not gonna lie. She fucking... here. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I dejectedly follow Monica across the school and upstairs a section of school I rarely visit. Monica, full of energy, swings open the door of the classroom. I'm back. That was not Monica. And I brought a guest with me. The fuck was that? A guest?
Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill that atmosphere.
Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyways, welcome to the club, for pro. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right?
What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. This is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears completely more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Fort Pro in the classroom and decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great?
Wait, Monica! Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know.
Sorry. I didn't forget. But I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that'd be great. Why don't you come sit down for it, pro? The girls have a few desks arranged on a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki are sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, you didn't really plan on coming here. But we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Oh, it must be hard starting the club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Fuck. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like festivals that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki?
Well, I guess.
Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal? Monica must have really worked hard to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down a teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't hot tea Doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean, that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So far, Pearl, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way to answer that. Manga, I muttered quietly to myself, half jokingly. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change.
What am I saying? I spoke without thinking. Yuri seems a sad smile.
Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces a rim of her tea up with her finger. My favorite Yuri now is build deep, complex fantasy worlds. The love of creativity and craftsmanship beyond them was amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements that usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you off a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read her book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to on a minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well rock. I expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or take me to another world, then I can really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way I look at the world, if only just for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Hate horrors. Why's that?
Well, I just...
Susie's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right, you like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You have the piece of scrap paper behind the club last meeting? Look like you're writing a poem called...
Don't say it aloud! Let's get that back!
Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think it's impressive. Why don't you show them sometimes?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
I'm not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. She knows writing takes more than just confidence. The trust form of writing is writing to the truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your relevantness and showing them the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe you should share your work so we can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I got just the idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. And the next time we meet, we can all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step forward for us to take. Do you agree as well, Fort Pro? Hold on. There's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I joined this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. I still have other clubs to look at, and lose my train of thought. All three girls stared back at me with stared back at me with dejective eyes. But I'm sorry. I thought. The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Fort Pro. The thing is, we don't have enough members to form an official club yet. We need 4. And I've been trying really hard to find new members. If we don't find one before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I'd feel terrible for letting anyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is a price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Fort Pro? Yeah, it could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment.
I mean, it's really just left after all this. I would have been super pissed.
Fort Pro, I'm so happy. You can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over to me once more. Fort Pro, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. I can really express the class star Monica of my mediocre writing skills. I already feel exciting welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart to the club room and make my way home. The way home, my mind wanders back and forth between these 3 girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school from the literature club? Perhaps I'll give the chance to grow closer to these girls. Alright, I just need to make most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. We all know who I'm going for. Sure. Can you hear me? No, I can't. Chat? I didn't like that. Heaven set. Oh my god, meant perfectly for Yuri. Oh my god, she's gonna get so wet when she reads this. Hi again, Fort Pro. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Haha. No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last one to come out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Fort Pro. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making me dive headfirst into literature when it's not accustomed to. You hear Natsuki?
Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki certainly have... I can't see because you're blocking it. What'd she say? Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps your manga collection in a club room. Essie finds herself stuck between some words saying Monica and mangaka. The music is getting a little fucked.
Manga is literature.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops her back into her seat. I'm sorry for it, Pro. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in a club room and all, perhaps you're interested in picking up books to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in the club now. Oh, fuck. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean like that. If you really want to forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you want me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something new you might like. Yuri reaches in her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it keeps your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you want. This is... How this girl accidentally being so cute. She even picked out a book she thinks I would like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Enthusiastically takes the book. Phew. You can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her expressions like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I feel bad distracted from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of the book. It looks like the same book she lent me. One of that seems like she's been on the first few pages. Crap. Oh crap, I think she knows I'm looking at her. She sees on her glance at me and her eyes meet for a split second. But then it makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just picking up. I'm sensing I made her feel uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. I was focused. Then I probably wouldn't have... If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't notice it in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I want to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how can we have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll have to start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, I looked at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye on the symbol there's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. It's basically about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison, and the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facilities are getting worse and worse. They start to selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and asphyxiating them. Well, that might be a little bit of a spoiler, but anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Other thing. It's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story that's so that dark turn can So that dark turn came out of nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing for pro? It's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forget that Yuri's into those sort of things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story is kind of that challenges, it's that kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. I'm always perfect. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. What the fuck was that? Oh, hold on. Let me check the history. Oh yeah, it's in the history. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fulfill my thoughts, it kind of feeds to paying attention to others. Oh, it's not even the fucking... Cool. So sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I don't really think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. At least I can do this. Listen. It's a literature club after all. Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You good, Yuri? My glorious queen, are you okay? Yeah, yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put in my bag. Alright, this is fun if I say here, right? I slipped into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? He's getting a little bit apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is being in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I so understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not particularly a bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye, and I realize she is not looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was all I read was I was just bathing, and that's it. You really apologize. You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I saw my desk up against Yuri's, then I hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri tremendously closes her own copy. Once we each lean a little bit closer, our shoulders almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, but instead I use my right arm to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the pages. Here. My glorious queen. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page Yuri slides under her thumb after it flips to her side. But holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. I'm sorry. I think I got a little bit distracted for a second. I glance over Yuri's face, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. When continuing reading, Yuri no longer asked me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assumed that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning the page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the paper, of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. Oh, hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you in a little bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking about how I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about? Sorry. I thought you meant something else. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. Didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. You already feeling alright? He's been a little figure ever since we started reading. If you're feeling sick or something, your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyways, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out the classroom.
What on earth was that about?
Fort Pro. Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, not really. I was making sure you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't be worried. I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes. It's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? Yeah? Should we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we could start without her. Is that okay? Yeah, just asking. I stand up and make a mental note of where I left off in the bucket and slip it back into my bag. Get her done with. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poem yesterday. It's probably only fair if she read mine if I shared mine with her first. For Pro, you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh?
What do you expect me to believe that you're actually putting effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put some effort. We all started somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about.
Fine. Oh, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
Fair enough. Well, I guess each their own, I guess.
Anyways, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
Yeah, I told you were gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even try to take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening, so I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand. God, I hate voicing Natsuki. I don't want to drop her voice, but fuck, I have to commit. I'm just gonna slip up.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then it made it fall flat on purpose.
Now here's my fucking face.
It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more wins than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. You didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki feels proud of it, then I won't take anything away from that. I read that so wrong, but fuck it. Alright, Monica, you're next. God, I hate you, Monica. Hi, Fort Bro. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, I'm glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you want any suggestions from the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring it up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share a poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, 4Pro. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, it's true. I handed Monica my poem. Great job, 4Pro. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. Not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. Oh. Keep thinking it's my line, or her line. That's why I always counts when I put some effort in. That's not very fair. I guess it worked in a way. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's so imagery and symbolic. Fucking hate words. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like in a bad thing though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time on her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. My head itches. But that's why she gets so happy when that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interactions. So don't blame her for becoming a little strong. Like earlier, I think she got too stimulated. She ended up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri, I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so we're glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright, thanks, Monica. I suppose I should read my poem now. Anyways, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't always feel that way, you know. I see. Let's read it then. A hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my buried eyes can no longer see color. My burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are you talking? Poems on the flat sheets of paper. The sounds of frantic scrawling playing tricks on me. Tricks on my ear. The room begins to crinkle closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandished my pen. So what did you think? It's very free form, if that's what you call it. So I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can really be powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been fluctuating on it's been influencing my poems a bit. Epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just for once, to get something down on the paper and tidy up later. Another way to think of it is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark ink bundle. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh, Yuri, please read my poem. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes light up. Exceptional. What's that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri's first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's gonna hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imaginary metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? That's a huge compliment coming from you. It's actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares blankly and listens to my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words in the poem as if it breaks it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just there are specific writing habits that are usually typical for new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think their most noble thing is I recognize as new writers is that they try to make their own style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from their topic that matters, and they form-fitted the two together, and that the end result is both styles that have expressive and weaken. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if she's demeanor to totally changed. Her stammering has completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Hold on, I took off my glasses. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finishing them, but building them. Glasses got worse, hold on. Not just finishing them and building, not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning, and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. We're kind of the last one, so guess can be a little bit biased though. Biased though. Ow, my hair. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'll share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if a rare opportunity for her. Which in itself is kind of funny after all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light, the fucking hate cursive. Tender. Fucking. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just on my phone now. Alright. Tendrils. Is that tendrils? That is tendrils. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to leave. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calms, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? Other thing at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, it's just I don't read script very often. And actually, I think your handwriting's very pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. To be honest, since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little bit more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Huh? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, for pro. Really? I was totally missed the point. I suppose you did only glance at it after all. Remember that the poems express their own thoughts and feelings. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and expressions in their work. They should do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In that case, perhaps the subject of the poem is the only being upon commence a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Yours is impressive too, so nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing this and all, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, for pro. Me too. Phew, I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is the literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly express sheets of paper, sharing their respective poem, as if they read it and tell them. Each of them express changes. Susie brow furrows in frustration, meanwhile Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolic verbs or something? It's clear about feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't come here. Thanks, but it didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions about someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it and Fort Pro did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Fort Pro liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what Yuri stands up as well. Yuri just suggests that Fort Pro appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours.
Oh, and how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that for yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would have really gone my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
You know what? I was no one whose boobs actually grow a size bigger as soon as Fort Pro started showing up.
Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you.
Taking it out your own insecurity. Like that? You're really acting the same as you look, Natsuki. Me look at...
You look who's talking, you want to be edgy, bitch.
Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend.
See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people they can't pour themselves after they graduate middle school, you know.
If you want to prove anything and stop harassing others, stick to sorry attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by harassing IQC? And for me, about you is how hard you try.
Well, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. My bad, you already do, don't you?
You just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head?
Oh yeah, go on. Let Fort Pro hear everything you really think. I'm sure you'd be head over heels for you after this.
Yuri's so hot, I am. Sending you turds told me just so she knows I was standing here. Fort Pro, she's trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it.
Yuri. That's it, Yuri. Michael Lewis, Queen. Hi, Monica. Please leave me alone. I don't like you. This is the part where you leave me alone. I don't like this anymore. Please leave me alone. Uh-huh. Hey, 4Pro. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay. Sorry about that. They really should have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, it just makes me want to spend less time with others, that's fine. I'll be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Looks like they're done. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth at her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did. For Pro, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about this tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting's over, so you can go home if you want. Yuri looks at me if she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I want to stay a little bit longer. I'm president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book before Pro. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing you trouble. No! I just got cockblocked for the game. Philosophy, shame, tragedy, floating, fighting, special. Fuck. It got worse. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I got a little more comfortable over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scenes greet me. Welcome back, Fort Pro. Hi Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's choral still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over his shoulder and looks around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at the desk. Surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you're considerate to apologize. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we're just a little extra sensitive because it was the first time sharing our poems. Whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I'd already decided that there's no way you could be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. For Pro, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad you're joining this club. Everything's a little bit brighter for you around it. I'm sorry, what am I saying right now?
Hey, have you guys seen Monica?
No, I haven't. I'll see where she was.
Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either?
Yuri's clearly taken back how calm that's is dressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, that is...
Jesus, like her at all. I know it's stupid, but how can I help but worry a little bit? What? Why are you looking like that?
I'm Suski about yesterday. I just want to apologize. I promise I didn't mean anything I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So,
Hey, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez.
what was in your mind? Sure, it was nothing. I didn't even remember anything bad happening yesterday. You're the kind of person who worries too much about little things, aren't you? But
I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was afraid of you secretly hating me or something like that.
no, not at all. I don't hate you.
Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either.
Seriously, turn to me.
You're still on trial, though.
Hey. Sliding the door signal. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, not to see us.
I was not. What took you so long anyway?
Well, my last period was a study hall. To be honest, I need to get better at doing these voices. Let me take a sip of water real quick. That went down like sharp rocks. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
Well, that makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least.
I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you play music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm impressed. Oh, well, thank you, Yuri.
You should play something for us sometime.
That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down for it, bro. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure by it or anything like that. Oh, don't worry. I was hoping I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. Yeah, that was her. She was on to bring up the fact that the three of us talked about. Besides, now she has already run off into the closet. Fort Pro. Since your counsel put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I plan on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding. Don't worry about it. If it's anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah. But I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. She takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of her book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if we make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make reading... If there's anything that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch her retrieve a small pitcher of water from the shelf. I didn't read that. The kind with the filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk and go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down at the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs. Yuri is elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the pitcher of water? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. The pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? That's not like that this time. She's just filling up water with the pitcher of tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for you to be was the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale. Like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? Reach around the corner and peer at it. Yuri? Yeah. What the fuck just happened? Hold up. I didn't know. I'm playing a game. That's a JoJo reference. You remember who the fuck went back in time? It wasn't Diablo. No, he skipped him forward. Dio stopped time. I didn't know. I was playing with Golden Experience Requiem. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. For poor, do you like oolong tea? Yeah, everything's fine. Actually, chat, I'm a big fan of green tea. Very well. It resets the temperature on the kettle at 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You ready to do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less with when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be more impressed. Well, perhaps I will. Harry fetches the teapot and begins measuring the leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. She's got like a flash of like those cuts that are on her arm. I was doing a little bit of thinking, and decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out, it's not very hard for me to do. Hold on, I gotta fix my leg. When it comes to who's around anyway. That's right, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, 4Pro. It's very enduring. Yuri was just kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. 4Pro, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little easier on my back. I can't move my back against the wall. I'd rather than be bending over at my desk. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize that. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. Looks like because of your posture, right? Always hunch over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why I sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve my book from my bag. I'll have some chocolates as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go nice with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our side. As in sync, we assume the reading position as last time, each holding one half of the other book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. I had to rub my screen because I thought that Yuri's mouth was like a piece of dust on my screen. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? It was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup? Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri isn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense breathing expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book and finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay, I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if it's touching it... If I touch it, then I might get smudges on the page. You're right. I didn't think about that. My bad. I need to apologize. I'll hold the book then, okay? Are you sure? Of course. God, she's so beautiful. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so I don't have any harder time reading from it. But as a result, her arm is practically on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is totally focused on reading again. I take the chocolate and pop it in my mouth. I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. Yuri doesn't look away from the book. She simply parts her lips in a situation completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Your expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs confirmation of what just happened. 4 Pro? Sorry. I guess I should have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. 4 Pro? Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arms and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. 4 Pro. My heart won't stop pounding. 4 Pro. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. I don't like how dark it is. Can you feel it, 4 Pro? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It can't even make me not want to read. I just want to look at you. I really don't like that. I see her eyes moving. God, I hate this. Thank you, Monica. It's time to share our poems. I think I'm gonna save it for last. I'm scared. What part of Yuri's eyes moving unsynchronously? For I think you saw something that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excited when she's around you. Which means it's probably a problem itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day like she has a collection or something. She does have a collection. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess it's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think you keeping it. I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in my head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this turns out, so I hope you... Save me. The colors, they won't bright, beautiful colors, flashing... flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. Endless symphony of meaningless noise. The noise won't stop. Violent, grating. I forgot the rest was squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a beating rib cage. Endless of meaningless. Delete her. Ooh, I don't like that. What happened? Sorry, it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, oh, never mind. There's no point in explaining it. Anyway, here's one right tip of the day. Sometimes you find yourself in a situation where that happens. Don't forget to save a game. You know what? Who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. That's my advice for. Thanks for listening. I don't like Monica. Natsuki, please. You're together, right? Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one.
It's nice to see that you're pushing for some effort. That's good.
Oh, that's good.
Just make sure to find a little bit more of influence from everyone. I think you're at least being influenced by Yuri a little bit, aren't you? I mean, I know you've been, like, spending some time with her or whatever. But you know, Monica are just as good as her. At poems, I mean. So you should really try learning something where you'll get even better. Here's what I wrote. I'll make sure you learn something from it.
Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her sing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me and took me to the nurse. I tried to let her not touch me. She likes spiders. Her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always hear her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. Doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. Doesn't matter if she keeps it private. Doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. And the world is better off without spider webs. I'm gonna tell everyone. For once, Natsuki's almost. Just because. Hear me out, chat. Just because Yuri cuts herself when she gets a bit excited, and it possibly makes her even more excited in a certain way, doesn't mean she's bad.
Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday.
That's quite a bit longer.
I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think of what else I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I have to explain it. Like, anyone would agree the subject of this poem is ignorant jerk. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure.
Hear me out, chat. Yuri's still a viable choice. That's all I'm saying. How long have I been drinking for? Ooh, an hour and a half.
Ever had some kind of weird hobby that you pleasure, something that you're afraid of other, something that you're afraid of other, if people find out that makes everyone think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Such as two of the girls in this fairy club who I respectfully won't name. Kind of iconic, even in my own place of comfort. I can't even have people respect me. Geez, now you're making me complain too much.
What did I do? For what's with I respect you?
Well, I guess thanks. But it's kind of obvious I respect you more, so whatever, you're done sharing, so you can leave now.
Who should? Okay, Yuri. I've been waiting for this. What's he written for today? Yuri stares at my poem with a surprised expression. Face. Do you like it? Poor Pro, this one might even be better than yesterday's. How'd you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you about the new techniques I was practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job of explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. That makes me so happy. It makes me so... It's so amazing to feel I'm valued for a pro. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad for a pro? Not being weird, right? Having a hard time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed, but right now I just want you to read my poem too, okay? Is that a stain? Oh, there's multiple. Okay. Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky. This is a lot of reading. Oh, seems like it repeats itself a bit. Okay. Seven whole stakes, a docked ship, a partial to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parboiled gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existing of God, swimming with an open water in all directions, drowning a perjury written in blood, a perjury written in time, devouring snakes with human eyes. A thread concealing all living human eyes. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes. Exponential gearbox. A sky of exploding stars. God disapproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. Forty gears and ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks for every 40 times. Every time it ticks, every second. A bolt head of holy stakes. Tied to existence of a dock ship to another world. Kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time devouring perjury connecting a sky of fortly gears and open human eyes in all directions, reading Breathing gearbox, breathing bottlehead, breathing ship, breathing ponytail, breathing torrential, breathing snakes, breathing god, breathing blood, breathing holy strokes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing sky, breathing wheel. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind's been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out of your pen. That's a pen fell out of your backpack, so I took it home for keepsake. I really like the way that it writes. I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just? Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem though. It's eerily quiet. I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover and someone takes me to the emergency room. What the fuck? Oh. I don't like that pulsating. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit in front. This is about the festival.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really?
I don't like that. I don't like that noise. 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 I'll rip my skin off.
I don't really do something for the festival. It's not like we can put together anything in a good time for just 3 days.
I'm gonna turn it. Alright, I can't hear shit now.
We're just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting new members.
That's in sort of mine as well. What's happening? Oh, that was loud as fuck. I was ready for that. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. I'm gonna keep this simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since 4 Pro joined that we've started with some club activities. But this isn't time for us to be complacent. We still only have 4 members. Oh, I want to burp. And the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know?
What's so great about getting new members anyways? We already have enough to consider official club. More members would just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage.
Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passions with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? The literature club should be a place where people express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you'll never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. I know I only get intimate with someone. Oh. Sorry. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for a festival, even if it's something small. Right, 4Pro? Oh, Natsuki,
Come on! You can't take advantage of 4 Pro to agree to you because he doesn't know what to say or do anything. Look, Monica. Do you think any of us joined a club with other people in mind? You would never even talked to us before 4 joined. And as for me, I like the better one here than I do at home. For bro's been passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one here who seems to just find new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once.
Monica's clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure you and 4Pro wants to get new members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I show as much enthusiasm as Monica I want to, I'd probably be lying. So it's up to me to rescue the situation. No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club. It's anywhere a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think everyone here saw it the same way I did? But that doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything. For Pro, why did you even join this club? Or were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something to be honest about, is it? In fact, I remember you weren't even giving it. If I remember, you weren't even giving a choice to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki.
What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Said a crowd, to be honest.
It's not about being honest, it's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that.
You don't understand at all. I just want a place to feel nice hanging out with a few friends. Is that a problem? Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me.
She's not taking anything away.
No, bro, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the decision she wants to take it. If I want that, I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things are nice.
What time is it? 7. Natsuki appears to start packing up her things.
I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now.
Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. I'm just happy with you here, but still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore the responsibilities like that. No matter what require if she killed herself. Oh my goodness! What the fuck was that? I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right from the club. But what about you, 4Pro? What do you want to get out of this club? It repeats the same question as Monica. I decide to give an indirect answer as both. Nothing. I think the most important thing is that everyone get along. And for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making Leadership Club a special place. I see. You're really agreeing with it. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in its members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with a festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe then we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey Yuri. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica. I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go for it, bro? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm gonna chat a little with 4Pro before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important for me as president. Ray looks troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. Trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see you two tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves and Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been pretty hectic lately, haven't they? I just want to make sure you're enjoying yourself at this club. I really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. and I really don't care about you, you know? I really do care about you, you know? I thought you said I don't care about you. I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything, and you're being a little bit, you know? Uh, Sometimes I feel like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? It's a bit weird because all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I don't mean to say something weird. They're just some things I've been hoping to talk to you about. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why, no, wait, no, not yet. Stop it. What the fuck is happening? Oh. Oh yeah, I love. Wow. Ooh, I should not chose that one. Precious. Unrestrained. Games. Hopeless. Extraordinary. Daydream. Kiss. What the fuck? That's what I heard, bro. What the fuck was that? Ooh. I already forgot her name. Is that a bad thing? Oh, thank God my glorious queen came to save me. Hi, 4 Pro. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today.
Monica, I told you not to. She's really not again.
Sir, it's usually Natsuki. Excuse me. I just always interrupt my conversation for your insistent yelling.
What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, I'm sorry. Seriously, what's wrong with you lately?
Me? Nothing. I hope to get into her. It's really bad. Is that really bad?
I see it's something.
I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't have to talk about it.
Well, I just feel like I need to bring it up. It's not like I can care or anything.
Oh man, the last one here again.
Well, what just walked in too?
Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Start this club and still trying to make time for piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It's motivation to work hard for the festival and, right. I forgot. About that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday and decided that we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're working together, this club will never be something we don't want. Also, if you help us out at the festival, then I'll buy you some new manga.
That part was really funny. I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice sometimes. But more importantly, I hate to see the event suck just because it comes to back out. I'm not a pro, you know. So I'm gonna help too. And we'll make sure it's done right. So I'm gonna help too and make sure it's done right.
Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica?
Monica?
Yeah, that's wonderful. It would be the same without. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, for pro, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we could. We already have plans today. That's so, Yuri? That's correct. Fort Pro is already engaged in a novel we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into the literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want.
Yes.
I mean, thank you for understanding, Monica. I get to spend time with my glorious queen. I actually have a request. Do you mind if we make some tea first? Not at all. Thank you very much. It's one thing that makes my time really better, a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. You reach and makes your way to the closet. I follow and watch the kind of filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Here's a picture of water. Touch it like we've been through this already. I'm gonna plug this into the teacher's desk. I'm gonna get some water. She walks past my counter at the teacher's desk. We watch her movements. Not surprised she's contrast freaking mannerism, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears to be elegant and methodical. Okay, where's the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I must go with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri's classroom. Did you leave it again? It's like that this time. She just filled the water pitcher with some tea. Okay, sorry for misunderstanding. Months pass, Yuri says you really won. Spins her up important for her. See them last night, your water fountains. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. Sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, something after their teeth. Are they in pain? Yuri. Yeah. Ooh. Wait, how did I? So I just had a really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened for anything, right? Mine's been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them. But expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I would come on them really strong and get a little too intense. People don't want to be around. The way I can't control myself when I get excited about something. So, I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. Nobody could ever like me for things that matter most to me. And it's just easier if I close myself off. Recently something's been wrong. I don't know what it is. But every time I come to the club, my heart starts going crazy. Like something over my chest. It's overwhelming me with energy and emotions I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. For pro, it's just me and Monica's been acting weird, a little off lately. She's been on sweet R ever since I joined the club. But recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. Not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here. I see another eye on her. Oh. I don't like that. Just the two of us. Is that... I'm trying to see whose eye that is. Is that Monica? Fucking hell, that's Monica. We can't stay here until the club ends. And then we'll have the club all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody make me feel like I'll stab myself. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. Ooh, that is Monica. I don't like you, Monica. That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives, though. It sounds strange, but you won't understand if you've never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. Gotten them from various artistries. I make sure to give them all a fair share of use. I don't want them to go lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be alone. Nobody. Ooh, I don't like those eyes. Not those eyes, those are fine. Fucking. Oh, I have to switch. Okay. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the Legend Club for Pro. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore. Because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know that. Let's quit the Literature Club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Fuck. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school. And read together. Eat together. Sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything you could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost as if like it was fate. Fate that we could meet each other. And now we get the happy ending we patiently waited for. Will you do that with me for it, bro? I fucking hate this game.
This one's alright.
Alright.
Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyhow. I can still really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri.
Yeah.
I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in.
Oh fuck, I didn't read that one. I just read it in my head.
So you better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything. But that doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? So at least read mine from now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me. So read it carefully, okay?
I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kinda strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean. But she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attractive. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive. Things like that. Okay. This is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll get mad at me. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can help convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm not going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so hopeless, so please, if you can do something to help, I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to, just please do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's really dismissive about this. It's like she wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's her own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Foot Bro? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. You and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica, just Monica, just Monica, just Monica. Man, fuck Monica. Monica my biggest up right now. Let's do Monica. Don't say I didn't warn you for it, bro. Alright, Yuri, let's go. Me and you. Love you. Yuri holds my palms to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. Love everything about it. For Pro, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, for Pro. I never meet anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. Is it okay feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my palm to her chest. I want to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. This is the type of girl I need in my life. Take notes, chat. This is the type of girl I need in my life right now. Give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. This is the type of girl I need in my life. Yeah, my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. That's it. That's it. Fuck it. I don't like this. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna vomit. Ooh. Nothing is real. Okay, everyone, it's time to figure out the festival. Let's hurry and get this over with. Jeez, Washies. The mood is so weird today. What's been your mean to it? Silent air is common foreshadowing for something terrible about to happen. God, I'm fucking... Look, how can we just get this done? I'm gonna be printing and assembling the poetry pamphlets. Not to see, I was thinking, I want to make cupcakes. Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can, well, it doesn't matter. Whatever you do, as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a poetry without having the right atmosphere on occasion. So I like to make decorations and set up nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. That gives us all something to do. Not for Pro's gonna help me. Wait, you? You're the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like how it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already more suitable for one person, my task is labor enough benefits for extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you fucking know. All you care about is dragging Fort Pro around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. W Stray, that was a good one. Just like
Okay, then why not let Fort Pro decide we want to abuse your power?
I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Fort Pro make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez, Fort Pro, I know you. Fort Pro, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just Nancy, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. Shut your mouth. For God's sake, this is never gonna end. Just make the choice, okay? Fuck you! Yeah, still got. They all say Monica, don't they? Yeah, you picked me. Fuck you. Fuck you, Monica. Fuck you. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. It's Sunday. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It's fair not to see. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Think about all the work been taking for Pro for yourself. What a shameful thing for you to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decide for yourself. You're blaming a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable. Monica, can't believe how delusional you are and self-important you are. Pulling for a pro away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It'd be beneficial to your mental health. You're scaring me a little. Let's go. I don't think she wants us to be around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. I want to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Oh my gobs, I want Yuri in my life. Hey, Fort Pro. Yuri really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pulls her out. Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Fort Pro, there's no need to spend time with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day, just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Well, there's something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I can imagine. I'm addicted to you. I feel like I'm gonna die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is gonna happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling's too strong now. I don't care anymore, Fort Pro. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. I feel unreal to my body, every drop of blood in me screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica's listening. Fort Pro, please, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that you even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. God, this is the type of girl I need in my life right now. I'm telling you, chat. I'm telling you, this is what makes me. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself, and I want to be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Fort Pro. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? God, yes. Ah, 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 ah. don't want to see this anymore. I don't want to fucking. I don't want to see this anymore. Okay, fucking skip. Fucking. I don't want to fucking see this anymore. I don't want to see this anymore. I don't want to see this anymore. Okay, I don't want to fucking see this anymore. Take this shit off my screen right now. Take this shit off my screen right now. Take this fucking shit off my screen right now. Okay. What the fuck happened? Alright, it's festival time. Oh, you got here before me? I thought you were pretty. Natsuki runs away. I'm here. For brother, something happened. Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend for bro? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Michael left the foil from Tran Cupcakes. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one of these since it's the last time I ever get the chance to. You know, they stop existing and everything. But anyway, really shouldn't make you be making it wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yeah, there you are. Hi again, Pro. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year. You know, I'm guessing we can just skip over all that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to the person I am anymore. That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Pro, or you actually go by G4036. No, I do not. That's nowhere near. Fuck you, your tricks don't work on me. I think about it. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't know anything about if you're a boy or a girl. I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware that this is a game, right? Could you possibly didn't know that? That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. Man. If only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little less awkward, you know? Well, anyway. Now that we're out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. But that whole Yuri thing will kind of start to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, same thing happened with Sari. Gosh, it's been a while since I've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it has. She doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be just for me and you, just to make it as life as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's truly that I made a few mistakes here and there. So I'm not very good at making changes at games, but no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sari more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And then fighting her obsessive personality backfired too, just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this for, bro? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture, every minute of it. It's not jealousy for pro, it's more than that. I don't blame you if you don't fully understand, but because no matter how kind, thoughtful, and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game, knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped for pro, but now you're here, you're real, and you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. It's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat, more and more expressive poems felt empty. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life for pro. I don't think I could continue to live in this world if it hadn't met you. As for the others, how can I miss them? A group of anonymous personalities designed to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could prevent them from doing that, so... But it must be kind of weird now we etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realized that you don't have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. I knew you would get over it. And I knew you would get over it. That being said, for a proud confession to make, I'm in love with you. You're actually the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. You're here to make me smile like this every day now. Or probably go out with me. I'm so happy you really are everything for a pro. The funny part is, I mean that literally, haha. There's nothing left here, just the two of us. We can be forever together. Seriously, the time is passing and it's a dream come true. I worked so hard for this, and for pro the game would give me one more. So I was like, let's get the point of all I fucking. I did. Yes. What? It was simple. Because you were nothing. You mean nothing. If you see the blank expression on my face right now, no Monica. Alright, what time is it? It's 8:30. Alright. I haven't actually got into the nitty-gritty of it. So, I'm I guess I'm just gonna end stream. I'll probably play tomorrow if I can. If not, I'll probably play during the weekend. Um, have a beautiful rest of your night, and don't die.